was gonna say.
That can, yeah,
Like your dog.
do.
He was crossing the highway when I left.
Yeah, oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you can see my hand.
He's recording. We need to turn it.
No, that's it, the perfect,
You like
That
it?
whole-
That's why I was curious. You're so bad.
All right, let's call me in order. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, y'all.
Do I have a motion for the approval of the agenda, but we need to make a couple additions to that? Correct?
Renewal of the 128 water contract.
Okay.
And
And then the
Approval of the retainage payment to East Louis
perfect.
So that one,
Dirt. East Louis Dirt, you know, our contractor for the landfill,
how we already paid that.
not the retainage.
Okay.
I make a motion, we approve the agenda with the addition of the renewal of the 120 water contract and the approval of the payment for BT Render.
second,
All in favor, say aye.
Right.
Can I get a motion for the approval of the minutes from February 5th?
I make a motion that we approve the minutes as written for February 5th.
second,
All in favor, say aye. We have no bills. Public comment, Keisha.
Yes, hi guys. I just wanted to come and talk to you guys. So my son is at Wheat Fells Preschool and they do bingo. They do a bingo thing. It is March 23rd, Sunday, March 23rd. And they have asked us as parents to come out and ask the community to make donations for their bingo. So it's like baskets or I thought maybe pool passes if we could do that or something, anything you guys might want to. If not, totally get it. I just figured, why not ask?
Okay. When do you have to know by?
I don't know when they need to know by. I know that the bingo is on March 23rd. I believe it's that Sunday. Is that a Sunday?
Or a month out from now?
So we got a bit. So you guys have some time to think about it if you want to wait until next council the next meeting to give that answer. Yeah, it's the 23rd. So there's another meeting before that.
what kind of preschool is it? Is this a for-profit preschool? Is it a church
I
one?
believe it's a nonprofit. It's out of a church. So yeah,
It's not a Christian.
right.
It's at the Presbyterian Church. They rent the rooms from them.
Yep.
It's a long-standing preschool.
Yeah, they've been.
My kids,
Molly Morehouse is the director. She's a wonderful lady.
And do you pay for the service?
Yes, yep, I pay monthly.
And is the cost of a student's tuition based off of a parent's or guardian's income?
No, I don't believe so, no. So it's, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, which is what my son is in because of the age group, is $150 a month. And then the Tuesday, Thursday class, which is the younger age group, is $130 a month. And then they do extended care. If you bring them early, you have to pay like $1.50 a day. And if you leave them late, there's fees for late pickup. Son's done really good there, so we're pretty happy.
very long-running daycare or preschool.
Yeah, they're wonderful. They work really well with the kids. So I told them that I would bring it to your guys' attention that we are looking for donations for the bingo. Or if you guys would like, they're also taking baked goods. If you guys want to personally donate for the bingo, they do baked goods in their concessions or chili, stuff like that.
table it till the next meeting?
I
I'd
think
like
so.
to see what Anna thinks.
Yep, I was wondering how it's gonna fall into that.
Just
Yeah.
because it's not based.
Yeah.
Make sure that we're not.
Yeah, no, that's fine with me.
We do have some money,
Yeah.
but
So if you wouldn't mind putting that on the agenda. Thank you. Thank you, Keisha.
Of course, thank you guys.
Andrew.
Hi.
It's cold. I have a lot of upcoming MDTs, and continuing EFS cases.
What's an MDT?
Multidisciplinary team, it's how we handle juvenile cases. And not much is going on, some suspicious circumstances, and I'm also keeping my eyes out for people with new warrants. That's all. Sorry, take that back. I would like to remind everybody that Bill Harris's memorial
Yes.
service is Friday
At 11.
at 11 o'clock at Collier's Funeral Home, and then it will be followed by a full military service in Torrington's cemetery.
I guess since on that note, would you guys have an issue with us as employees going to that, attending his funeral?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's fine.
Bill was kind of a figurative.
He really was.
He was a great guy.
He was.
He had all the stories.
And then some.
And, yeah,
With that said, his brother will be working on cleaning up the property. So there will be some activity going on over there.
Perfect. Anything for NJ?
Thank you.
No, Hannah? Logan?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor, Council. Just a quick update on the landfill. So I talked to Craig McComey. We're still having trouble getting reasonable bids to get a building up there. So we're still working through that process to see if that's gonna work or not. The other thing too, he mentioned he was displeased with how the bids did the capping. It's supposed to shed water, and the way that they've got it, it ramps up to the west. And so there's a pool on the top of it essentially. So I talked to him and, or rather he talked to me, and we decided that either he would talk to Beats and have them go and fix it, or if him and the state, whoever, DEQ are good with it, I said, that's something we can easily just go fix. It will not take us that long. They don't need to haul a bunch of equipment out to charge us more to fix it. But, given I don't think they would charge us, but, so we will be looking at that. I don't know what all that's gonna entail, but like I say, it's just a real simple project. We just need to move some dirt and level out the top of it, because there's a bowl on the top of it. But we're still working on that. The other thing I was gonna bring up was the 120 water contract, but we'll discuss that in unfinished business. Anna is working on the MOU with Wirelink over what we discussed at the last meeting. And then, other than that, we've had a few odds and ends things we've been working on here lately, obviously moving a bunch of snow. And then I've got a little project at the senior center. They have an old roof vent that started leaking and took down one of their ceiling tiles, so we were gonna get a boot and get that replaced, but we gotta wait till it thaws out before we do that. So, I think that's pretty much it for me. Do you have any questions?
Thank you for cleaning out the driveway at the fire hall.
You bet.
Makes it easy to one.
And I don't know how long it took me to not observe some street lamps being extinguished, but when I had observed them, 2 days later, they were already repaired and troubleshot They're illuminated now.
Nice.
Yes, that was a project. We had a, thank you for bringing that up, actually, just real quick on that. It had webbed up so there's a line that goes across Thomas Carr's property, and then it connects to the light, and then it connects to the light over on the corner. And it was wedged up in a tree branch, and it had been just sitting there working its way into the tree. Well, fortunately, we noticed the lights were out before it caught the tree on fire, and so we ended up having to cut that whole line out because it completely tore apart that line. But it was about 150-foot stretch that we had to restring and through 2 trees. But on the bright side, the trees are trimmed now, so there's nothing catching on the lines. But thank you, sir.
Thank you. Are you casing that?
Casey.
Okay.
So we don't have a whole lot going on. We do have a date for our Easter egg hunt.
Yes, that will be April 12th at 1 p.m. That's the weekend before Easter.
At 1?
At 1 p.m. Yes, ma'am.
In Whipple Park.
Yep.
I think that's all we really have.
So the only other thing was we got fitted for bunkers,
Yes.
and so we're in the process of getting our new bunkers ordered. Those should,
Here, do you remember what he said for lead time? I think it was a little while, but
I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and tell the ambulance.
that's true, yeah. So it should be relatively soon. But we do have that, so we greatly appreciate that. We should be getting some new bunkers. These are way more comfortable than the old
Your
sets
wife's
that
not
we
gonna
had.
wear Will Common anymore?
No, Alyssa's not gonna be Miss Wilhelm anymore.
They're way lighter.
And they're a lot lighter, yeah. They're more made to move with your body. They're not real boxy. And
Nice.
so we're looking forward for sure. But I think that was,
I'll break the news to my husband gently.
okay. I think that was everything. Was there anything else we had?
Heaters,
We're still trying to get a quote for the heater for the bag. Other than that, yeah, we have the gas line installed, the heater at Station 2 is fixed, and the diesel heaters work really, really well.
That's everything. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Rich?
The application for the pool manager, the assistant pool manager are due this Friday, so I don't know if you want to conduct interviews next week. Would be dependent on your schedules. And the applications for the lifeguards are due March 7th. And those are being advertised today, February 19th, and February 5th.
And is the lifeguard's gonna include, summer help?
for loading.
I will get that. Sorry about that.
Thank you. That's all right. Thank you.
If we do, I won't be back in town until Tuesday.
Next week.
We don't have anything on Tuesdays or Thursdays for the foreseeable future.
Do you want to do it next Wednesday? Or do you want to do it Tuesday and be done with it?
I'll tell you what, let me get with Emily and Brandy and.
Oh, yeah, third check there.
And we'll see what would be a good day for them. So Tuesday on, but next week will be okay, is that right? Okay, let me get with them and I'll ask.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Are those the only two we're expecting, or traditional?
Those are the only 2 applications we've received.
And then you said they're due when again?
Friday.
This,
Yeah, this Friday, the 21st. And that's all I have.
It's March 7th for the lifeguards.
What's that?
March 7th for the lifeguards.
Yeah, that's when those are due.
Okay. Thanks, Rich.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, we have a new business of the renewal of the 120 water. Logan, you want to fill us in?
Yes, so 120 water we started with last year, with the lead and copper rule revision that the EPA passed. We have to maintain a inventory of every water line throughout town. And so we've been using their web service to maintain this inventory, and plus they've helped us out a lot with different ways to get the information and things like that. So we have a good foundation started. We still have some that we're working through, but this is something at this point I don't see going away. I really hope that the Trump administration decides to nix this, but that could be wishful thinking. So we're going to be riding along with that. So I would just ask, I think it's $4,000 for a year, and that's for the website, and then they do all the compiling, and then also all the reporting that we have to do. They have templates that they've pre-built for us and everything. Because we have to show that we have the inventory, we have to show that everybody that is an unknown or has galvanized or lead has been sent a notice. And then we have to show that they have either changed, remediated, or done nothing with their service line. And so this platform allows us to do all of that and stay in compliance with the federal government's requirements and Wyoming's DEQ requirements. Yeah. And so I know it's a chunk of change, but from what I've gathered, it's worth it. It is in the budget, yes. But from what I've gathered, it is worth it because it saved us a lot of headaches so far, so.
Yeah, I can imagine you guys trying to do all that by yourself.
Yeah, and there's some places across the state right now that are using the route that the state actually promoted and are having a lot of trouble. So I am very happy that we stuck with 120 water because so far it's been a decent experience.
I make a motion that we renew the 120 water contract for the amount of $4,000.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then we have the retainage for the landfill for $2,401.72 to be moving dirt. Our final payment to them,
What was that number again?
1,401.72.
Maybe you come back, maybe that's something on the table.
So that is the final payment.
That's retainage.
So do we pay that before they fix the?
That's what I was just asking Logan.
I would assume if they're under contract to do it a certain way, they will fix it.
Correct, yes.
There's no way they're gonna charge us.
And that's what I
Or if
said.
so, then we'll have.
So the question would be, do you guys want to pay the retainage before or after they fix it?
I think we should pay it after.
You can approve it, but not pay until
It is
Logan
completed.
says, yes, it's in condition of peace.
So I make a motion that we approve the payment for them for 2401.72 under Logan's approval that the job is complete to the EPA standards.
Do I have a second for that?
I second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Sorry, that's right.
Other council items, Tabitha?
I think I'm good, sir.
I'm good, sir.
I'm good, sir.
Sir. Perfect. Was that the motion to adjourn?
I make a motion, we adjourn. Second.
We're adjourned.